Cherry here, and welcome back to my channel. I have a confession to make before the video starts. This is not what I planned on posting this week. I wanted to do a redesign of a character that you guys have actually already seen. I'm gonna be doing that next week, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. But this week, for the past couple days, I've been working on some character designs. Well, you know, with my full-time job, I only have time to do YouTube stuff on my days off. So the first day off I record a speed paint, and on the second day I upload it. And this week, when it came to the day I had off to draw, I just wanted to keep working on my characters. So I did. I drew this. That's actually been happening a lot this month. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know this. I am trying to draw every single day this month, and I expected to mostly just be doing like studies and gesture drawings and that sort of like generic improvement thing, because I mean, I had things I wanted to draw, but I didn't want to draw them so much that I had already drawn them, and I kind of assumed that was just going to continue. But like suddenly I set aside all of this time every day to draw, and I suddenly want to draw those things I've been wanting to draw. If that makes any sense. I'm suddenly like getting inspired now that I actually like have time for myself to draw. So I haven't been doing as many studies as I want, and I'm not actually improving. I don't feel like I'm getting much better at art. It feels like I'm just drawing whatever, and I don't like that feeling. I want to be getting better. I want to improve. So I've been trying to figure out ways to incorporate like little studies and stuff into the things I draw. Here I'm doing that sort of. If you've read the title, I'm working on a superhero OC here, and I figure it would be fun to try to draw her in some dynamic poses. So I just pulled some poses off Pinterest that I liked, and I'm studying them, and then I'm gonna draw her over them. You can actually see me do like a little bit of an actual study, like I'm tracing over these and everything. When I like to study anatomy and like poses and stuff like a little bit more seriously, I instead of just doing a gesture drawing or something, I do tend to trace over the reference image first, just so that I can get like the shapes of it down, and then I use that traced image along with like the original image as references for the full piece. You'll see me like completely delete the thing I traced in the speed paint. The traced image doesn't make it into the final thing. It's just a reference. Another study thing I tried out with this was a suggestion I found on YouTube while just watching character design videos. Was the suggestion to draw a character design you're working on from memory to see like what sticks and what doesn't. You can actually see me like flash open a reference for this character like once so I can grab some colors. But otherwise, I didn't use a reference at all. I just drew from memory. Or at least I drew from memory for her design. I think that turned out pretty interesting. I definitely have some like assumptions about how her character design works that I don't really like. I need to definitely improve it. But I am glad I did that, because I don't know if I would have caught those things otherwise. So I'm glad I did that. The third thing I wanted to do, but like completely forgot to do, was like a little bit of an anatomy study. Because her color scheme, I'm really indecisive about this color scheme actually. You can see like in the speed paint, like at one point I switched from yellow and blue to yellow and red, but her color palette has one light color and one really dark color. And I imagine the dark color to be made out of like a really shiny material. So like the actual color is mostly black with like some white, or not white, but like blue or red shine to it. And the shine would sort of like imply muscles and stuff. But I don't know anatomy. I don't know where the muscles go. And I was gonna grab a reference for it, but I didn't feel like it. I felt like winging it. I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have. I did not know what I was doing for like the entirety of the shading part. It was a mess. I'm definitely gonna have to do some muscle studies and just some anatomy studies in general, because I'm not good at those, and I need to if I'm gonna be doing a superhero webcomic By the way, I'm working on a superhero webcomic. I would like to turn her story, well, not her story, one of her villain stories into a webcomic. She's not actually the main character. She's low-key an antagonist. The protagonist is a villain. She's the hero. She also doesn't have a name. I haven't picked a name. I've been calling her Alley Cat, but I don't really like that all that much. So, if you have any name suggestions for her, let me know in the comments. And let me know in the comments what color scheme you like better, if you like the blue and yellow or the red and yellow better. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to draw every single day this month, and at the end of the month, I'm gonna do like a recap of how all of that went. So if you want to see how that turns out, subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when that uploads. And yeah, I've been Cherry, and I will see you next time.